Well, our fireside chat today is an extraordinarily interesting guy and someone that's a bit of a power broker actually, but his name is Adrian Hondras. He's the Executive General Manager of the Commonwealth Private Bank. That's a long title, but a very important title as well. Welcome to our program, Adrian.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for having me here.
A couple of things. What is your view on property?
Yep.
One.
Yep.
Two, for those that do own several rental investment properties, is there anything special that you could do for someone that might have funding across 6 or 7 different banks, over a portfolio of property, or
sure.
Is there something you could do there? And should they look at consolidation of debt? Is there a big upside at the moment for buying property? So just talk to us through the eyes of someone that's got 2, 3, 4 properties who's a landlord.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So I think first thing in terms of property itself as an asset class, it clearly has its place, without doubt, long term within what people are doing. One of the things I'd always say is that property diversification, in my mind, doesn't mean having 3 or 4 properties in the same street. So I'd be suggesting to people that if they have particular concentrations, that maybe they should look at trying to unwind some of those concentrations over time and try to have more of a spread of property in different locations, or indeed different cities, to try to get a bit of a hedge against the ups and the downs that different cities have. And also consider whether it be residential or commercial or a bit of both, but try to again have a bit of a mix. And also consider listed property trusts as another option to access property assets and have a bit of a hedge against the way they behave versus direct. So there's lots of things you can do just in the property class itself, let alone beyond that. So that'd be some of the general comments I would make there. And of course, if you look around Australia, there's no one property market, I know you'd appreciate. Every city's different. Yeah. Suburbs can be dramatically different. And I just think the information that people can get on a city or a suburb is invaluable, and I know that's where you guys would kick in. So I always think that it's important to stay connected with a range of property professionals and listen to what they're saying to form your own composite view, because at the end of the day, you're the one making a decision to do something. In terms of a client that's got viewers out there who have got multiple property assets, perhaps with multiple funding facilities.
Which I think would be a very common thing.
Yep. So I'd say give us the opportunity to have a look at it. So it's a very important part of their total portfolio. They've obviously got quite an amount of debt, potentially a lot of debt, a lot of servicing of that debt, a lot of income helping to service that debt. I'd be saying, if nothing else, give us a chance to have a look. We'll provide an opinion, and if that helps, that's fantastic. If not, we'd always be just appreciative to have the chance to have a look.
So Adrian, is the bank positive about property?
The bank is long property, Anthony.
Right.
Very long property.
Right, okay.
Very long property, as you know. It's the absolute foundation of what we do, and has been, and I'm sure always will be.
Right, okay. So just to finish up with, and it's been excellent, but just 3 key things that the Commonwealth Bank in particular, but probably more particularly Commonwealth Private Bank, that people should know who are in that space where they've got a bit of asset base. Yeah. Just perhaps 3
key things.
Including key things.
Yep. So look, if they want great service for their banking relationship, this is the place to start at Commonwealth Private. If they're looking for advice now or into the future about how to go about organising their financial affairs, we can do that. And if they're interested to find out about different opportunities, typically around investment, then we can do that as well. So if any of those 3 things of interest, then they should have a chat to us.